Assalamu alaikum students, hope you all are doing well. I am your computer teacher Fatima Haider. Congratulations to all of you from my side for being promoted to grade 4 and wishing you the very best of luck for your future endeavors. So as we know, our online classes have started and I am hoping will be a productive session for all of us, because the only aim is to keep our students in touch with the academics and make these holidays a productive one. So the first chapter of our computers book is reviewing computers. As the name indicates, we will discuss the introductory terms related to the computers. We will discuss the word computer. We will discuss some features of the computer. We will discuss how it works, and we will also discuss some types of the computers, those who were available in the early ages and those who are available right now. So we always say that computer is one of the most useful and one of the best invention of the science and technology up till now. So why do we say that? Kids, have you ever thought what does the word computer mean? Have you ever thought what was the basic reason to invent such a useful device? Have you ever think of the actual purpose of the computer? So yes, I must tell you that the word computer is derived from the word compute. That means to add, to calculate. So it shows that the basic reason of inventing such a useful device is to add something, is to calculate something. Because as you people have read in grade 3 that in the early history of human, people were used to count things through the fingers. They were used to count things with the help of stones. With the passage of time, men started to invent the various devices. First of all, they invent the abacus. As we know that abacus looked like the device that has beads on it, and people were used to count the things with the help of beads. I must show you the picture of abacus here, as I am giving you the brief introduction of the computer history too. So yes, you can find this kind of the abacus. So they were the proper beads in it, and the people were used to count things with the help of these beads on the abacus. And lately, Pascaline was invented. Then Leibniz calculator, analytical engine, etc. And after so much effort, the scientists were able to invent a device that we use today is known as a computer. The amazing thing I must tell you here that computer was of the early age was not like that it looks like these days. They were very heavy, they were very bulky, they were extremely expensive, and their size were very large, even they occupy the room. So this is the same thing that we find in our book. The word computer comes from the compute, which means to calculate. That I have already explained it to you. So what is a computer? Have you ever think of how it works? I must tell you here. Just like the other machines we use in our homes, just like the washing machine, just like the sewing machine, just like the mobile phone and television, etc., computer is also an electronic machine. The question is how it works. So computer's working is basically consists of three portions. Number one, input. First of all, we enter some instruction, we enter a data into the computer with the help of any input device, for example just like a mouse or a keyboard. That is known as an input. And then computer process that thing, process that instruction, process that data in its own language, and it will exhibit, it will show the result on its screen. That is known as the output. So basically computer's working consists of the three portion. And this is the same thing that is written on your book. A computer is an electronic machine which can receive data. Receive data means that the input, that the instruction that we will enter into the computer with the help of our input devices, including the keyboard, including the mouse, including the scanner, etc. Respond to the specific set of instruction. As the computer language is different from the human language, the computer language is known as a binary language. So it will respond to a specific set of instruction and then execute a program, and it will give us the result. I can give you the live example. For example, if I instruct my computer to open the Microsoft Word, it means I am giving some input, I am giving some instructions to my computer. I just want to write something on my computer. That's all the instruction, and this all the data is the one that is receiving by my computer. And I just want to write the chapter name on my computer. So this is the data that I enter with the help of the keyboard, that I use the mouse. These both are the input devices. In the desktop you can find the keyboard and the mouse separately, but in the laptop it is on the same platform. So this is the input, this is the data received by the computer, and then computer interpret it, change it in its own language, and then it shows in my screen. That is known as the output. So how it works? There are three basic portions: input, processing, and output. Now question is, what are the features of computer? You know kids, if it will be your classroom, so I will surely make the cobweb and involve your interaction. So in the video lesson, I can merely do that. What are the features? It is super fast. Makes less mistakes, or you can say an accurate. As it is a man-made device, so it follows the instructions given by man. And plus, computer is a multitasking device. Let me explain it to you. Computer is a super fast, as it calculates something just in seconds. It makes less mistake. As we being human, we can make mistakes in calculation, we can make mistakes in writing something, but computer does not make any mistake. It is very accurate. For example, if I want to add something through the calculator in the computer, it will give me an accurate result. If only, as it is a man-made device, it is invented by man, it is invented by scientists, a human, but it only follows the instruction given by the human. It does not have its own brain. It only follows the instruction we give as an input, and it is a multitasking. It can do a lot of things in seconds. Just like I'm using a Microsoft Word Meanwhile, I'm searching the abacus on my Google Chrome. Meanwhile, I can download a movie. Plus, meanwhile, I can use a Microsoft Excel. So I can do a lot of things on my computer in seconds, and it is super fast. Seriously, it would be not wrong if I say that this is one of the most wonderful invention of the human being. So I can read it out from your book for your clarity. A computer is extremely fast. It can carry out hundreds of instructions in minutes. That I have already told you. A computer is very accurate. It does not make mistakes. It follows instructions and only does what it is told. It will not do anything what we will not tell it. It will always follow the instruction given by the human being. It stores all the information in its memory. It has a huge memory. Unlike our mobile phones, as our mobile phones does not have enough memory as our desktops and our laptops have. So it has huge memory. We can store a large amount of data in it. It can work continuously without stopping. As you can observe in our offices and banks and in the large organization where they have to operate even for 24/7 in the call centers, they work continuously. They don't stop. So you just need to plug in, you just need to charge them. It will work continuously until or unless you will switch it off. Next things, we have kinds of computer. So we have three kinds of computers: mainframe, mini, and micro. You might people have heard about it earlier, but I will explain you. What is a mainframe? Mainframe, as the name indicate, it's the most bulky and expensive computers. Many users can use it at same time. It is mostly used in banks and in large organizations. As in banks have to maintain the large account of the people, and the large organization where they have to maintain a large data. For example, our railway stations, our airports, where they have to maintain a large amount of data, our cellular companies, our banks, so they will use the mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are very expensive, are very bulky, and they are in large size. I can show you the picture of mainframe computer. It looks like that. You can see they are very bulky. They are very huge. They can store a large amount of data. Their processor is very large, and millions of users can even use it at the same time. I have given you the major example, just like the bank. Even we can take the example of a bank, Habib Bank Limited. It has a lot of branches all across the Pakistan. So every branch can every user of every branch can use a mainframe computer, so they have the major server somewhere. I can read it out for you from the book. There are three kinds of computer: mainframes, mini computers, and microcomputers. Mainframes are very powerful computers with large storage capacities, but they are bulky and expensive. Hundreds of people can use them at the same time. Banks and large organizations use mainframe. Next type we have mini computers. Mini computer, as the name indicates, it is less powerful than the mainframe computers. It has the less capacity of storage. Its processor is bit small, but it's also very useful. It's usually used in web server, data processor, and video games. Plus, the major example, we can have the iPod. Apple iPod that were used earlier for listening the songs, for saving the song, were one of the major example of mini computer. Mini computer is smaller and less powerful than a mainframe. It serves fewer users at the same time. Mini computers are used in a medium-sized companies. And next we have microcomputer. Microcomputer is the computer that we are using these days in our homes, in our computer labs, at our offices. It includes the various forms. You can say the laptop, you can say the desktop. So it's smaller in size, it's very helpful. Plus it has also the storage capacity. Basically, it is a small, relatively inexpensive computer with a microprocessor as its central processing units. It includes a microprocessor, memory, minimal input and output circuitry mounted on a single printed circuit board. Basically, it works through the circuit board. It also has a storage capacity, but it is usually less than the mainframes and mini computers. So microcomputers are the smallest and cheapest computer. They are computers that we seen in homes and offices. A personal computer is a microcomputer. You can see in the page number 3 of your computer book, this desktop is an example of microcomputer. Plus this is my laptop, and this is one of the major example of microcomputer. You can also check out the pictures of these type of computer on your book, including mainframe, mini computer, and microcomputer. What does abacus command says? Ensure that computers are cleaned and regularly and are free of dust. Obviously, if we want our computer to work long lasting, to make it long lasting and work perfectly and smoothly, so we should keep it clean, and after using we should properly covered if it is a desktop, and put it in the laptop bag if it is a laptop. So we should take care of our gadgets to make them long lasting and work proficiently. Laptop computers are smaller and lighter microcomputers but are more expensive than personal computers. Why does as it says that they are the lighter computers, but why they are more expensive than desktops? The reason is that it's easy to carry. You can take it to anywhere by placing it in your bag and just plug in with your charger. You can work it out, and it's most in demanding. Nowadays the companies also provide their employees these laptops so they can work efficiently, or they can work from home too. I hope you got all the concepts. I'm also attaching the reference video regarding these types of computers and the features of the computers with my video. And your home assignment is you will write the answer of this question on your register or sheet. Question is, how have computer benefited you? How have computers benefited you? So you can write what are the where you can use the computers, what you can do with the help of computers. For instance, you can search something online. If you are studying online, this is also one of the major example of how our computers working, as they are facilitating us to provide you the online studies. You can play the games, you can communicate to your dear ones, you can make articles, you can do everything, you can download the videos. So nowadays computers are one of the basic needs, our basic necessity of our of everyone at our homes. So these I hope you got all the concepts, and your queries are welcome. So please feel free to ask me any query regarding this topic. Thank you.